and News.
Tomorrow's headlines today.
Good evening, Klamath Basin. It's Thursday, June 7th, 2018. I'm Sean Basinger with the Herald and News. Here's a preview of stories you can find in tomorrow's edition of the Herald and News. These are tomorrow's headlines today. The Klamath Water Users Association is seeking a new venue for a lawsuit filed recently by the Klamath tribes. The Water Users Association on Wednesday filed a motion in the U.S. District Court in the Northern District of San Francisco, asking that the Klamath tribes case be heard in federal court located closer to the Upper Klamath Lake, where the case originates. Klamath Water Users Association is asking that a federal court in Sacramento or a federal court in Oregon be used to hold a hearing about the lawsuit, stating that San Francisco is outside the purview of where the case originates. The Water Users Association says they're not asking for the case to be thrown out altogether, but just seeking a change in venue. Eduardo Lalo Murillo is heading to college on a full ride. The Lost River High School senior recently found out he is one of 110 Ford Scholars, which will pay for about 90% of his tuition. The rest of his college will be paid for by scholarships from his college of choice, Lewis and Clark. Part of the extensive application process for the Ford Scholarship was writing 4 essays, one focused on how students help their family. Murillo plans to study medicine or pediatrics at Lewis and Clark, with the eventual goal to return to Malin and open a clinic to help his hometown community. More than 100 people showed up to hear UCLA's Dr. Richard Jackson speak at the Ross Raglan Cultural Center during Jackson's stop in Klamath Falls Thursday, several of whom were local healthcare professionals and government officials from the city and county. Jackson, who works as a professor of environmental health sciences at UCLA, told the audience that he first got into pediatrics and public health to help address the nation's growing childhood and adult obesity rates, which could often lead to more serious conditions such as type 2 diabetes. Jackson said more communities need to start thinking on how to better put people's needs first. He envisions a community where obesity rates decline, mild to moderate depression lessens, and more people create more meaningful connections. On Thursday, the first class of STEM and M students will graduate from Mazama High School. The program started in 2016 and is a partnership between Mazama and Oregon Tech. Students follow specific pathways toward college degrees and careers in science, technology, engineering, math, and medical. These 11 seniors graduating through STEM and M are high achievers headed for college and careers in engineering, computer programming, medical imaging, orthopedics, chemistry, and entrepreneurship. 2 STEM and M students are co-valedictorians of the class of 2018. And those are just a few of the stories you can find detailed in the Friday, June 8th Herald and News. Be sure to follow us online via Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, and of course, heraldandnews.com. You can also subscribe to our podcasts on iTunes and Google Play. Be sure to check back each day for the latest podcasts, videos, and breaking news impacting the Klamath Basin. Thanks for listening.